Last week I showed you guys that the world's most highly modified BMW X6M couldn't continue with its custom tune from UMP Tuning because I was having a brake issue. The brake fluid was just magically disappearing. So I checked all 4 calipers and they're dry as a bone. Now, I do know that I made a mistake when doing my F16 to F86 rear caliper and brake swap. I actually put the brake calipers on the wrong side, so the brake bleeder is on the bottom instead of the top, so air can't naturally release on its own. So as you can see here, the bleeder is at the bottom when it should be at the top. Hence, this caliper belongs on that side. But that wasn't the problem. Like I told you guys, the car had strong, hard brakes even with this caliper mix-up. But this is the problem. As you can see, it's actively leaking now. There's a drip right there. And this RVT has nothing to do with that brake fluid because that's not rear diff fluid. The reason that RVT is on this rear diff is it wasn't sealed properly from the factory in one of these areas. And like every couple of weeks, a drip will go down till it starts to build up and get wet. But it's been dry as a bone since I slathered it with RTV. So it's ugly, but it's doing its job. But the thing with this thing is the brake lines up top, the rubber ones, are all dry. No brake fluid are coming from them. So that means that it might be either a loose fitting on one of the connections for where the brake line meets the rubber brake line meets the steel brake line, or a steel brake line has kinked and broken or corroded through, which I live in Florida, so I mean I highly doubt that's possible. But it's really no way to look under there being on the ground on jack stands. So this car would definitely have to go up on the lift. So stay tuned for the full video this Saturday.